Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we have a new game, the Oregon Trail, and once again JD, thank you so much for the gift. I had never heard of this game before until you sent me it. I have no idea what any of the controls are or any of those bits and bobs, but the only thing that I've done with the game is fired it up and went into the options menu. That's as far as we know, so we're going to do whatever tutorials it throws at us, because I don't know. I plugged in the controller as well. I don't know whether or not we can use the controller. Everything's all on standby. But let's fire this up here. Now, before we start, it took me less than 1 minute to sort the options menu out. What was I going to say? Is the background music playing? I didn't. This was kind of like very, very last minute that I remixed all the music for tonight. So I don't know if it's at the right level, so scream if you can't hear the Western spaghetti that's playing in the background. Let's just delete whatever that was there. Yes, we're very certain we wish to delete. Choose our save slot. Strangle myself with the headphone cable, as is tradition. How can I put this where I don't keep on strangling myself with it? There must be some way I can... I guess something I can put on the wall, maybe, is that would like lever out as I move. Okay, we're going to do the prologue. Learn the ropes before assembling your party, and hit the trail. Music's a little bit low. Alright, I'll raise it up a little bit, because I kind of like took an average of the wiggly lines. Although saying that, this track, the way that I mixed it, the first 2 minutes might be quiet. I tell you what, I'll leave it there and we'll come back to the music in 10 minutes if it's still quiet. Okay, let's fire this up here. Okay, Greenhorns, it's the 6th of March, 1849. So, oh, is the music okay now? I remember when I was mixing it yesterday, the only way I could get it to smoothly go was the first couple of minutes was very quiet. Okay, what have we got here? The year is 1849, and a trio of immigrants has become stranded on the way to independence. The very beginning of the Oregon Trail. See, our wagon is stuck. Looks fairly knackered though. I think they've is that both wheels off by the angle of that. Our wagon is stuck. We're low on supplies, and I think my leg is broken. We're gonna have to cut it off. If we don't get help soon, we're done for. Evening, Chrissy. Welcome in. Well, if it isn't a party of stranded greenhorns, my name is Mossy Harris. Pleasure to be of assistance. Now, let's take a look at what we're dealing with. And, Chrissy, thank you so much. 32 months of madness. These are all completely nuts. we're all mad in here. Yes. It's not like that thing in It, you know, where it was where everybody floats down here or something. Everybody's nuts in here. But Chrissy, thank you so much, and thank you for 32 months of absolute madness. Technically longer. How many months is it in reality? What time does 32 get us to? Surely that must be like April or something. Somebody fire up the spreadsheets. But welcome in, Chrissy. Tonight we are on the Oregon Trail. From what I've read, it's a recreation of the original point-and-click adventures. I did look the other day, but it's completely gone from my head as to what the what years, like what the date was when the game originally came out. I did want to have some notes, but been out tonight, so I don't know. I haven't prepared everything. Was all very, very last minute. Hashtag blame Chrissy. What's that there? Chris is here. The game will crash now, indeed. Okay, let's continue. So at the minute we're kind of like in the tutorial-y type bits. So looks like you've got some injuries. Who is in worse shape? Who should I... oh, hang on. Who had their leg broken? I can't remember whose leg was broken now. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Evening Samwise. What's that there? Since so it was May 2020 when from then sorry, and then yeah, just before Halloween of 19. It's all Chrissy's fault. I can't remember who had the broken leg, so we're just going to say examine Julie. I'm a carpenter. I'm usually good at repairing wagons, but my arm is broken. Wow, I think this group just needs to be put out of their misery. David should be treated with medicine. Sorry, Julie should be treated with medicine. A broken arm? What sort of medicine's going to fix that? Was it was it the David's leg was broken there, Gary? I think we'll leave him. I think he's done for. We'll try and fix her arm because if she's a carpenter, at least she'll have some use. Black magic. Medicine can be used to restore the health and help recover from illnesses and injuries. You're looking better already, Greenhorn. You better get those wagons on the move again. Well, what are you waiting for? This isn't going to fix itself, you know. For somebody that's got a broken leg, I think he's just putting it on. It's an improvement, but you really should take better care of your wagon in the future. Where are you going anyway? We were going to Independence, weren't we? Right, Independence, the beginning of the famous Oregon Trail. It's not far from here, and I'm heading that way way himself. What do you say to joining me? Yay! Harris joins the party. So what sort of mischief have you guys all been causing today? I say these more survivors, but these are just people travelling, aren't they? Not necessarily survivors. Play too many survival games. The pleasant scent of frying garlic and onion reaches the party long before the light of the campfire. Well, I'll be if it isn't Moss Harris. I don't think of the word Moss. I always think of what the hell is it called? IT crowd. Still saving travellers on the trail. I see. Has anyone seen the movie Wagons East? You look to be in a very bad way. I'd be willing to sell you some supplies if you're interested. It's a good deal, just 30 quid. Go ahead, Green. Saving money is only useful if you live to spend it. In exchange for their money, the woman hands over some toolbox, clothes, coffee, and what are those? So they're doing up the man cave. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, have we decided on a scale for the individual crew members? What sort of height? I was going to maybe suggest like maybe just get a bit of scrap paper or something, and maybe just like try and like position some things, even if you just do it like on the floor kind of thing, just so you can get like a rough spacing and a sizing, for when we finish our designs. It's been snowing here, so we've been freezing. Royalties at work, and Junior is sleeping out. So, you've been left to your own devices, Chrissy. Oh, not good. Although paying for it tomorrow, as I'm in. Oh, you've got a trek to the office tomorrow. Well, for your mischief, it's only right. Let's see. I should teach you how to use some of those supplies. Let's try repairing your wagon first. Toolboxes can be used to repair the damage. Open inventory with I. Can I use the controller at all? I was just wondering if I could do that thing on there, but. Oh, is this kind of like the? Oh, what the hell is it? Resident Evil. Resident Evil has a thing like this, doesn't it? Well, you've got a like jigsaw puzzle, Tetris style. The inventory. So we're clicking on that and repair. Okay, so we use the toolbox now to repair something. Well, what were those things that we just clicked on? Oh, should we pay more attention? Hashtag blame Chrissy. About clothes, coffee, and our harmonicas. Dressing in clean clothes is the best way to combat poor hygiene and protect yourself against the plague. Oh, was it bits of the wagon that it was telling? So broken bits of the wagon show up. I suppose if you've got the broken wheel, say you're going to be holding it in your hand, I suppose, as opposed to it being on the wagon. Right. Was frozen at work, and I've been. Doing housework. See, Frodo needs to come back and do that for you. Remember, you guys are still recovering. That's the thing. I take it you're both all testing clear now as well, or are you both still shafted with the plague? Okay, so we can put the clothes on the people. Then escape. About coffee. And there's nothing better than coffee. You are mistaken, sir. When you're low on stamina, remember, if you push yourself too hard, you become exhausted. So there's the coffee. So he's got he's got a red block on his. Oh, it just applies to all of them. I suppose if you're making a pot. And finally, however, is a good way to stave off low morale. You don't want to lose all hope and become forlorn. Like, is that like when, because of the... I'm just thinking, whenever I see the word forlorn now, I always think of that game that we're playing where we're travelling through the different layers of the afterlife. Oh, what the hell's it called? I haven't even got Steam open to look. Okay, use harmonica. Everyone gets 2 more happy. So you've been... oh, that's good if you're both testing negative now for the plague. Yeah, if you're dirty, you will get dysentery. I mean, because there's like, from what I gather, there's like lots of different paths and such that we can take. So we can do like all manner of different playthroughs. and cause all levels of different sorts of chaos as well. As long as they don't want me to cook anything. It depends if they've got enough mustard. Okay, continue. He will have to remember for next week I will be laid upon the couch. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. They're leaving party if people leave the group if the morale gets too low, and they wander off into the wilderness. You look to be in much better shape now. Glad I could help. You're welcome to stay a while if you'd like to rest. The woman invites the group to join them for a meal. Party, accompanied by other travellers, share a delicious meal and tales of adventure. The food fills the party with vitality, fortune, and all the other good stuff for the journey ahead. As the night draws on, the other parties retire for the evening, and Harris explains how to survive on the trail. We best set out at first light. I know some spots nearby that are perfect for hunting. You think surely all this group as well are probably heading in the same direction. You would head as like a much larger group where available. Harris shows the greenhorn his map, and together they plan a route for the day ahead. Okay. So full pelts and blood. I think this is pretty much going to be technically the same. It just depends on which animal we'd like to. Do you want coyotes, or shall we go for some deer? Which one would make a better meal? I would imagine you'd probably get more on the deer. Can we click on any of these other bits as well? It's got rations. Let's scan through some of the other menus now that we've got a little bit more control. So these are all different party members. Can we spin them round? No. Now, is this all the things that we've encountered? There must be a levelling system in it as well. Is that the guy from Toy Story? Alright, let's go. We'll go for this one. With a planned place, the party settles for the night. So you will have to look at the couch for me yet again. Yeah, kick back, relax, and make Frodo do all the work. He does nothing else all day. 28 miles to Independence. Not all wildlife is for hunting. Experienced traveller can recognise all the different animals on the trail. Like a badger or something there? Tap animals to record in your journal and earn XP. You can also enable automatic collection in the accessibility section. Alright, so I just click on them like that. Party comes across an abandoned wagon accompanied by a lonely ox and surrounded by scattered supplies. It looks like something bad happened here. You should take what you need to survive, or else you might meet the same fate. You could probably take one of the wheels if you're confident in your carpentry skills. Better to have spare parts in case of an accident. Who should attempt to retrieve the wagon wheel? Well, she was the carpenter, so we'll send her in for it. Okay, so now we have a spare wagon wheel. Use a skilled carpenter helps you retrieve the spare wagon wheel without difficulty. So we only know from the intro that she was that she has carpentry skills. Where do we find out what like main skill all the others were? Can we? Right, so we'll click on her. Ah, there we go. Right, carpenter. It says in this. What are these other ones? So he's a farmer. He's an adventurer. And he's a mountain man. Okay. So you come across all sorts of situations as you travel. How you choose to deal with them is up to you, but remember that your actions have consequences. What's that? The real question is if it's a chocolate or a chocolate wheel, or is that the a jammy wagon reel? Oh, it's been so long since I had any of those sorts of things. Actually, just in general, just thinking about like the old wagon wheels. I can't even remember when was the last time I even had those before I stopped eating them. It's been quite a long time. I kind of vaguely remember them being smaller. Did they shrink, or did my hands get bigger? That's like the big question when it comes to because wasn't there like a biscuit company or a chocolate company of some sort when people were accusing them, saying that because people were saying whatever the thing wasn't as big as what it was when they were kids, and they turned around in their thing and said, because your hands are bigger now. Royalty has them downstairs. They're definitely smaller. What does all this bit here at the top mean? Oh, that's there up ahead. There are animal tracks on the trail ahead. Stay close and stay quiet. Okay, how do we investigate these then? Ooh. I tried clicking on it like it said, but it requires someone who's good at shooting and has plenty of stamina. So make sure you send the right person. I assume it's going to be this fella here then. Take this little hunting echo and get dressed here. Here you'll let you borrow my rifle and some ammunition. Harris hands Alfred some bullets. Bullets are required to hunt. It's a little worn out, but it looks great. Bring back some photos. Remember, you can only carry as much meat as your stamina allows, so only what you need. You like shoot it from point blank range. I thought you were just going to walk over there and shoot it. Oh, we use the keyboard now. Or I can use the mouse. Alright, that's okay. So, oh, sorry, no, let's move the character with this, and then shoot with that. Oh, time trial. Alright, there's a delay. Oh, maybe you can use the controller. My controller just vibrated on the desk. Two, one. Okay. He's got cops on his tail, but he thinks he lost them. Illegally smuggling rocket fuel over the border again, is he? After a successful hunt, Alfred carries 60 pounds of meat back to storage. After a hunt, it's always worth taking the time to skin your game properly. Lots of folk will pay top dollar for the pelts. The third trade is big industry. So pellets can be sold for money or used to protect your wagon when crossing rivers. You've got plenty of meat, so now is a good time to increase your rations. See, the size of your party's rations can be changed at any time on the map. Okay. I'm not quite sure what... Ah, right, I get it, right. So there's plus or minus. I thought it was different control, right? So they can eat 16 lubs per day. Of course, it wouldn't be in metric. I don't understand. You know, pounds and ounces. I can't quantify them in my head. I think they've come down with some kind of illness. I heard there's been an outbreak of cholera recently. I gave you my last bottle of medicine, but I still have some herbal remedy that I made from local plants. Okay, medicine herbal remedies can be used on the party screen to recover health and treat illnesses and injuries. Let's see. Cholera is an acute disease with the following effects: reduces morale, reduces occasionally reduces health. Right, treatment will reduce the duration. Okay, so it's 6 days that he's going to be. He's going to have the shits for 6 days. Yeah, so I really want to see a doctor. We should hurry to independence as soon as possible. Illness and injuries can be cured by visiting the pharmacists at major settlements. Okay, your party's walking pace can be changed at any time using the map. Okay. So 16-hour shifts to walk. 9 miles. It's like you know, in Minecraft distance differences where you have the you know you get further in than ever. Can we click on the butterflies? I'm trying to, as we go, I'm just trying to click on the people to see if we can interact with them yet. Oh, I'm just seeing here, I just noticed on the bottom here it says there broken leg, and it's got plague on this one as well. Here it is, Independence. This is where the Oregon Trail really begins. You should stock up on supplies in Matt's General Store and draft your own party of adventurers at the saloon. That sounds like a good place to bring up a whole load of people and have them. Let's see, yeah, you've done a lot since we first met. Keep your chins up and think of the promising future that awaits you when you reach Oregon. So back then, what was in Oregon that everybody wanted to get to? Let's see. You'll see you around Greenhorn. Harris bids your party farewell and disappears into the crowd. Thank you, Mr. Harris. So what was there? Is that kind of like is that like the gold rush kind of area over there in the colonies? I'm not sure what the history is of this actual expedition. Journey complete. Congratulations, your party made it to independence. The very beginning of the Oregon Trail. Many more immigrants like them will brave the trail in the years to come. Dreaming of a new life in the Willamette Valley? That's what I'm going to go with. But how many will succeed? Unlocks. Guidebook unlocked. Okay, what have we got here? Right, begin your journey. We have different game modes now. Nice, evading the law with his rocket fuel. Well, you know, he is hauling rocket fuel over in the colonies after all. Now then. Which one shall we play? You guys decide. We have Nature Trail, which is play at your own place, wagon full of supplies, more wildlife to discover, or the Oregon Trail recommended for most players, the classic Oregon Trails experience, pack your own wagon and face additional hardships. That sounds better, to be honest. Shall we go with this one? Oh, we're going with that one. Okay, so your first journey begins in Independence. Reach the fort to unlock as a fast travel location. Once unlocked, you can hire a guide to take you straight on. Okay, can I scroll around this map? So it's the 1st of May. Let's see. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers and mountains. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns, or thieves steal your oxen, or run out of provisions, or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again and again and again. Oh, this was the real one, wasn't it, JD? Deathloop, the game. How many times will it be before we can complete the trail? Okay, who should be your first party members? Or first party member? We have a banker, a missionary, or a farmer. It won't last 10 days. What do we reckon? Well, missionaries out. We're not taking their religious folk with us. A banker, they get an extra 50 quid. And the farmer could be handy. What? Are you saying I had ulterior? I wonder. Let's start the Deathloop. Tonight's stream was brought to you by JD's Deathloop Incorporated. It really is tonight. Be it a boss fight with low health or a bottomless pit where we're out of checkpoint. JD's Deathloop Incorporated, keeping you in the same action over and over and over and over and over again. But yeah, I'm going to favour the farmer. Oh, this guy's determined to come on the trail, so we're going to get a choice of these two ladies. So we have a banker or an adventurer. Should we take the banker for some extra money? Wow, he's determined to come on this trip. You're not coming, mate. So we have two adventurers. Does it give you any more information if you click on them? Oh, it does. Is it the same on each one? Just because they're... Yeah, I'll just see if they... Because they're two adventurers. If they do that. What was that? The banker was religious. Oh no. Right, we'll take this fella. Oh wow, what the hell? Oh, surely this isn't fair. Was that frail? Dim-witted? Dim-witted and paranoid. Oh, can we name them? Or what should we call the members of the party? Oh. Oh, right. There was a full stop in there, Gary. That's all right. Twitch thought it was a link. But that was who was dying first. I'm guessing it's going to be the missionary. 1 mile. So that's how long he's expected to last. What should we name the other ones? Shall we put... should we put Roti as our farmer? And you want to be... Okay, Emma. Do we rename Emma to JD or Chrissy? Is there any other bits and bobs that we can do in there as well? So we've got Mr. 1 Mile, we've got Gary in there, Balti's the farmer. Surely Chrissy should be the banker. Oh, Christy? Well, that's maybe it's... Okay, let's go. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to buy. These kits are perfect for greenhorns setting out on their journey. Or if you prefer, you can start from scratch. I think we're probably best off maybe purchasing a kit. Is there much difference in them? Flour, bullets. What are those combinations? We should just go with the first one. Wouldn't trust me as the banker, I'm useless with money. We'll take the first kit. Need some more ammunition. This kit is designed for hunters looking to up their game. Alright, it tells us in there. Adds a bit of relaxation. This kit is special catch for those who enjoy fishing. Tighter breakdown. This kit has everything you need. I think we're probably best off with this kit. Just as we're starting out there. We've got 50 ammunition. We've got 10 clothes. We have 2 sets of books. We'll have to click on those when we go in the inventory to see what they have. So that was the toolkits. We have that there. We've still got some pennies left over, and that'll be the medicine. I'm not sure what the flour's for yet. But okay, pay now. Pay and leave sport. Hang on. If we wanted to add anything more to this, could we? Okay, so we can jiggle those around so we can properly Tetris style them. Oh, info. Yeah, right, we'll just continue. What could possibly go wrong? what does that say? Keep shopping. Oh, was there an option to oh, yep. Microphone arm covers up that part of the screen. So, what else could we... How much money do we possibly have left? And should we take some additional odds and ends with us? Yep, blame CGD. Get a big red wagon. I think we should maybe probably take food. And where would the bullets be under? Take some extra bullets. I mean, that should cover us just for the just for starting. Those in there. Pop that in there. Tetris style. Okay, rearrange items or discard items down here. We'll try with what we've got. We've got some achievements as well. So we can depart, we can trade, we can talk. There's other services as well. Oh, in this sort of time period, what sort of other services are available to us? So just like, just we'll get more medicine. So if we have someone that's broken a leg, say we can come and fix that in here. Trade. So if we had the pelts, because we started fresh, I suppose, we can sell the pelts. Talk. All right, so we can speak to the town residents and see what we see. Some folks seem to think that 2 oxen are enough to get them to Oregon. 2 oxen can barely move a fully loaded wagon, and if one of them gets sick or dies, you'll be travelling on borrowed time. I wouldn't go overland unless I had 4. Could we get some more? The party has heard that there is a famous mountain man. Moss Harris is staying in town and decide to seek his advice. Unfortunately, they find him in rather poor condition. He's laid out on his hotel bed, dehydrated and clearly in pain. Despite his suffering, he agrees to talk to the party and shares his wisdom he has. What would you like to ask him about? Let's see, we were out on the Black Hills, no meat, and snow 50 foot deep. One day where we crossed a canyon and made it into the prairies. There was green grass, green trees, and birds singing. All this in February. We all... Ooh, video. We all sung out, hooray! Despite being exhausted, Moss Harris still tells his story. I was hungry, so I went for one of those singing birds. The critter came down in one piece, head rolled off its body, and still singing. It was made of stone. His eyes widened, recalled the shocking details. We took an axe to the tree and got nothing but stone. All our animals stood shaking over the grass, and I swear it was made of stone too. Can you imagine a whole petrified forest? What actually would cause that kind of thing? Sort of hive mind activate. So his voice there quieted as the strange tale came to an end. Okay. Let's go and start our adventure. I think he's on drugs. Okay, let's go. What could possibly go wrong? That's what I said, wasn't it? We're heading to the fort as part of the first leg of the mission. See, the river crossing, popular river crossing, the first challenge for any westbound party. Pelts can be found useful for sealing the wagon before crossing. So are we going to like lose our supplies then? Route challenges reward all characters must survive. And was that money? We get £44 for it. And avoid contacting dysentery. Yay. Okay, what do we got here? Undiscovered location on the trail. Undiscovered location on the trail. Right, so let's just have a look here. So, this is where we are. So we're going to... JD's already started his Deathloop chant. Need to hunt before we cross. So how many steps does it take? 1, 2... Right, so no matter which way we go, there's always going to be 2 steps. So I suppose it makes no odds which one we actually start with. Undiscovered spot on the trail. All characters must survive and not collect contract dysentery from the harmonica. The modern breaks in independence. Our intrepid travellers take their first steps on the Oregon Trail. Spirits are high. Yes, because the chaos hasn't started yet. Everyone is in peak physical condition. Our wagon is stocked and our party is filled with vim and vigour. 1st of May. Oh, hang on, there's like a little clock in the top corner there as well. So the river crossing is 60-ish miles away. We will never make it. Wow, we've just set out from the town, mate. Oh, can I click on the birds? I can. I can't click on the... So I can only click on the ones in the background. Can I click on any of these to interact? Fish team in the water nearby. A prime location to cast a line and catch a bite. Okay, we'll give it a go. Evening, the Goth guy, welcome in. With a little time. Ooh. Oh, I keep burping up my tea. I just started the stream. We're not long gotten back. Because I really don't have a nap. Hashtag blame Chrissy. With a little time, the party can craft some bait from suitable food. The party has to store fish bait can be crafted from spare fish and foodstuffs. The party has 0 fish and 0 pounds of foodstuff. Well, we are not fishing this time round. Okay, we'll just push on, I suppose. Party, can we not just nick this fella's fish? Okay, so we know there's fishing up there. Is it like randomized as well? So will it be every time that we come this way, will we always have fishing here? Or like next time will that be like a hunting spot? Let's press enter here, just to jumble it up. Deer spotted. Oh, what's happened here? A sudden cry rings out across the trail. Chrissy's foot has been crushed under the wheels of the wagon. Toes may be broken. Depending on the extent of her injuries, a good rest may be all Chrissy needs. If the injury is more severe, however, forcing her to walk will likely lead to greater misfortune. Ooh. What shall we do to Chrissy? Shall we rest? Shall we make Chrissy walk on it? Or shall we inspect the injury? Can't get a full day's work out of me even in a game. Exactly, Chrissy. How would you like your character handled, Chrissy? Would you like us to inspect the injury? Do you want to get some rest? Or shall we make you walk on your broken toes? Gary's going with inspect. Alright, let's have a look and see if there's like bones sticking out. Let's see, who should inspect the wound? Well, nobody has any medical training by the looks of these percentages. So royalty can check. Royalty examines the injured foot, but can't determine the extent of the injury, nor the proper course of treatment. When Chrissy tries to put her weight onto the foot, the pain is nearly too much to bear. Was it there, JD? Chrissy is a manly man. He is a tough guy. He will walk on the broken leg. Okay, push on. See? Oh. Things have escalated for you, Chrissy. Pushing on has only worsened Chrissy's agony. He's fine. Body is a complete loss for words. It's not every day a man falls from the sky. Because the thing is to offer some assistance. Okay, assist him. Okay, looks like I've ran out of steam again. I knew those engines were nothing but trouble. The strange man dusts himself off. Is this Frodo because he's got his rocket fuel? Excuse me, where? Even though he's got like a Sam in the name, we'll just have to imagine it's Frodo. Wherever man is, my name is Frodo, and I thank you kindly for your help just now. What you just witnessed was my latest invention, a flying machine, though I admit it is something of a work in progress. All that's missing is the right power source. Steam engines, one of them may be simply not up to the task. Frodo strokes his chin in thought. Marvel at his idea, dismiss his idea. Whenever I see the word power source as well, it always makes me think of an episode of Red Dwarf. It was after they'd rebuilt the ship, and the crew all got restored by the nanites, and they were all like hooked up to this like virtual reality type thing because it was actually their trial sort of thing, and I think it was like they got caught in a screensaver and they were looking for the power source, and the cat found some sauce that like was power sauce, like tomato sauce, but with like power written on it. Okay, let's marvel at his idea. Frodo's rocket fuel. Let's see. You're quite right to be impressed. I've studied the works of Sir George Clayley, an ex-inventor who has already built a working heavier-than-air glider. It's only a matter of time before humanity achieves the dream of powered flight. What year is this? 1849. Well, he's not wrong. My dream is that America will be the first to make such a flight. Well, you know, the Americans usually steal everyone else's inventions, so, you know, look what they did with Concorde. Joined the research group, stole all the research, and ran. So, yeah, indeed, if the winds are favourable, I see no reason why it shouldn't be me. Frodo looks very excited. It was a pleasure to meet you. Perhaps we will see each other again. After all, who knows what the future holds? I shall endeavour to spy from above. Start a new quest. Oh, we've got like side quests and stuff that we can do as well on the way. How do I get back to? Oh, I was going to say, how do I get back to the menu? Oh, we've got some hunting things now we can do. Your party has 100 bullets. He was like an adventurer. That's kind of the closest thing we've got, I suppose, to a hunter. So we'll send Gary out. Gary examines the hunting gear. The hunting ground ahead of him and seems to be able to find a few animals. Okay, let's see if we can do better this time. Just got to bear in mind that we won't necessarily hit the direction we're aiming at. Evening royalty. This is the new version of the Call of the Wild. Got one of those. 7 seconds left. Oh, I don't think we've done a very good hunting job here. We got 50 lubs. Whatever a lub is, I have no idea. I can't quantify pounds and ounces. So Gary's stamina is reduced by 1. We have plus 50 meat, and we lost 12 bullets in that madness. But how are you doing, Royalty? Are you having a fun night at work? Has anyone made a mess in your office? Oh, I missed what that first screen said. Gary can spend some time skinning the animals for various pelts. Yes, we wish to obtain the pelts. Gary managed to obtain some pelts. 8 hours to get 3 pelts? Though without a knife, he he's doing it with his bare hands. Knives can be unlocked by completing the Bitter Winter's Journey. But welcome in there, Royalty. Tonight we are on the Oregon Trail. My connection is dodgy, of course not. You hashtag blame Chrissy. Chrissy, who has currently got a broken toe and a broken leg. Let's see. Fills the air. Swarms of mosquitoes plague the party, born on the winds of the nearby water. They assault any exposed skin, covering the party in itchy bites. So Chrissy's hygiene has dropped by 4, and the general party hygiene has dropped by 2. Yes, they messed up the office again. I hope you, after you like finish your shift yesterday, I hope you took a photograph of it and said, "This is the way I left it." Can I go into here? Can we do anything in here? So actually, let's just take a moment just to have a look through these menus. So trail sense. So is this all the different people that we've encountered along the way? Now there's pendants. This. As westbound travelers become more command, however, independence becomes known as the first stop on the Oregon Trail. Okay. Local culture. Is a live audience, interactive music based on the video game, in which the audience picks the characters' names and even which character dies. What was it there? Yeah, manager took a photo and sent it to the rest of the managers. Paper all over the place when I got in. They even left a massive sign on the whiteboard. So who was on shift between like during the day then? Because you want to be don't want to be getting them on the phone, telling them they've got to come back in and tidy up all the bloody mess they've caused. Game completion 2%. Events completed. So where's the? It says something about a side quest on one of those things. I would have thought it would have been somewhere like in the journal here. Because there was something that popped up as like a side quest thing when we or was it just the zone that we were in? Is that how that worked? So we have Royalty the farmer. Chrissy with the banker with the broken leg. We have Gary the adventurer, and we have 1 mile. So all the day staff, it could be anyone. Honestly, it's a general office. Maybe it's me getting the sign in and out as they go in. Right, really make it awkward for them when they go in and out. But everyone uses it. And evening their CGD. What sort of mischief have you been up to today? Should we like tend to Chrissy's wounds, or should we let him suffer? I'll let Royalty decide. Should we mend his broken leg with medicine? Or should we just let him walk it off? I kind of knew that was going to come, Royalty. What does this do? Hymn book? Oh no. Thick leather bound, contains songs and poems. Composure +1, single use. Certain characters. Characters wayfinding +1. Skybooks printed to help travelers travel across the Western Trails. Oh, hang on. What was it? Which was right? Hygiene is a bit pants across the board for everyone, isn't it? I wonder if we should put them in some clean clothes, or should we just let them? To be honest, it's only the worst ones off are just Chrissy and Royalty. Everyone else is a bit cleaner. You've been digging up the fields, Royalty. Covered in mud. Look at Chrissy there. The answer will decide if I pick you up. Whoops, didn't know you were there. Busted. Welcome to Is it Kansas River? Is that how I'm pronouncing that? How you choose to cross is the first real test of the trail. Now, this is like the sort of scenario where I was thinking, have you guys seen Wagons East? Because there's a bit in that where they're all crossing the river, and it cuts to this guy who's like wearing he's dressed like more or less all in black, and he's got a tall hat, and it just cuts to him who's just walking off, and they're all sort of like fighting their way through the river with all the wagons, and and what have you, and then it just then cuts back to him, and he's crossing a bridge because 100 yards down from where they decided to cross the river was a bridge that crossed the river into the town. And he's just casually walking across the bridge whilst all them are thrashing around. They're soaked, they're drowning. We have the, as it Chrissy dies here. I get close, I can feel the death loop, JD. Oh, what does this button do? So I can bring up everybody's statistics along the bottom here. Now, 1 mile has lasted a lot longer than what I had hoped it would last. I kind of hope that 1 mile will be the first one out. Let's see now. Don't even think about forging the river deeper than your wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. Oh, what was that? Just felt a slight rumble. Deeper than the wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. You want the wagon to float or, to be smart, hire me to take your wagon in the ferry. Why not have a look around before you decide? You can talk to me anytime you want to hear the crossing options again. Okay, so how much is he going to charge? The ferry operator again. Does he tell her how much it's going to cost? What would we like to ask? About the bridge. There's a bridge? There's no bridge across the river. Let's see, locals focused. I mean, alright, so how much is he going to charge though? That's what I want to know. But ferries, says, but depending on the river, some will choose to forge. What should we do? Should we try and see with this bloke, or should we try and cross it ourselves? His recommendation is cross with the ferry. Back we go. We could trade, I suppose, as well here. Should we trade supplies? Sell pelts. Sell all the pelts. Get some pennies. Talk to some more of the others. The ferry operator. My name is Albert. My family and I are excited about the prospect of journey to Oregon. So did we find out why was everyone going to Oregon? What was the rush? Why was there a whole load of people going up there? Was it kind of like the gold sort of time, or what was the cause for all the people to flock there, or was it one of those things where they were giving out all the land? Let's see, we thought I was supposed to stock our wagon, but it'll be worth it. It is said that Oregon is a land of abundance. First, we have to agree on how best to cross the river. Okay, next person. Can't afford to take the ferry. We could just overpower him and take the ferry. As in, take it. Is that an option? We're making our... oh, maybe I shouldn't have sold those pelts. I forgot about that. Making our wagon into a boat. It'll turn over otherwise. Chop the bottom of the sides and pitch and use to float our goods across. Have to swim the animals, hope it doesn't rain. The river is high enough. Promise of gold and riches, was it? Okay, let's see what this next one has to say. If the crowds of people waiting to get on the ferry, we could be standing here for days. Oh, there's enough. Oh, so there's consequences in this because the animals might starve. I suppose our supplies could run out as well. Oh yeah, because we could adjust the amount that they munch per day as well, couldn't we? Not many people carry feed. I'd rather wait though than cross in a rickety wagon boat. So we can swim it. We can't turn it into a boat because we just sold our pelts. Alright, I'm assuming I choose cross, and then it'll give me the options for how I'd like to do it. So it'll be £5 per person. That's not too bad, I suppose. 30 quid. So current depth or the width. So 35 quid. Oh yeah, there's three of them, isn't there? Haggle. Chrissy the banker. Well, I think that's fair. The ferry operator slightly reduces his price. Yay! Chrissy gets to live another day. £28. Okay, Chrissy's broken leg, -8 days. Probably had to go for gangrene to settle by now. We've used 30 odd meat, 28 quid. Gary and Chrissy both gained stamina. We've lost 3 days, and Chrissy royalty morale has dropped by 1. And 1 mile has remained silent. Can we break it more? Well, do both of them. Have a matching set royalty. So, walking home tonight? The party I like from the ferry after a pleasant ride across the river. Oh, right. So that's that river crossing. So we're following this up here. No, he'll make me carry him if we break both. Big Blue River. It's from the cast people names. Great Blue Earth River. It's a ford for any wagon party. So 56 miles. Collect herbal remedies for 50 quid and restore Chrissy's health for 100 grain. Suppose we'll have to fix Chrissy's leg. Right, well we can't fish, so we might as well click on the bottom option then, because we haven't got any fishing supplies. They continue their journey. This is just constantly flashing there, Chrissy in his little pink bonnet with broken leg. It just the cloud around Chrissy. So for the hard at work royalty, whatever mischief have you been causing today? Did you have a stay in bed day and stay warm? Oh, I'm waiting for something to happen. I didn't realise because my microphone is covering up this section of the screen. Winter in 190 odd days, 40 odd miles to go. You've pretty much just stayed in bed all day. One of those oxen has cracked one of its hooves. Ooh. Just playing with Junior. Who's gonna... I think Royalty would probably be best suited for this because she's a farmer. 1 mile. Why did we have to bring 1 mile with us? Can we just like eat him? It's the Donner party. Let's see. Royalty loses the oxen from its yoke and leads it into the nearby creek. In time, the Russian waters will have the desired effect. The oxen is ready to ramble once more. Can we not have just walked all of them into the river to have a little splash around? Royalty, the farmer, tends to poor beast's hoof, getting rid of the infection. Yay! I didn't want to risk him picking up with the snow, so no time, no time to play. Inventory overflow. Ooh. Some items have fallen out of your inventory. All right, so we've lost some of our snacks. They may have been packed into slots that just got damaged, or you've run out of room. See if you can squeeze them back in. Solved. What's that? So, do I use a... Oh, I'm sure wasn't there a repair kit? Oh, there it is, because it's vertical. Okay, that saves an extra slot anyway, so... that's why, because it filled the slot at the end and it pushed that out. That's okay. Gary's stamina decreases. Chrissy's apparently going to have a broken leg, possibly for... Is that meaning for 1 more day? How does that work? Hang on. Let's just go back into the character menus. Oh, apparently we can treat the broken leg with herbal remedies. But your leg's going to be broken for another 39 days. A woman draws near, dressed in rough garb and a fur trapper. You folks heading west. You'll need meat then. And I sell it cheaper. Cheaper in the forts. Lord knows I can't carry it all back anyway. How much pennies we got? We've got 160 quid. So we... Go on, we'll just spend that there. That's that, herbal remedies. What's next? Grab the crystals. But once you die of the broken leg, we'll be able to raise you up using voodoo powers as a zombie, and you can pull the cart. Wasn't there, Christian, my sister is so offended now, bloody crystals. Let's see, the party spies a small thicket of shrubs, each covered with small red berries. If gathered, they have medical properties that may be useful. Okay, we'll harvest them. The berries are... should we send Chrissy to harvest them in case they're poisonous? Takes an experienced explorer to gather a large number. Well, that's going to have to be Gary. Gary's going to have to go and explore them. Make him pull the wagon now. Give the oxen a rest. Gary harvests a moderate number of berries, though he crushes a few in the process. He carries a handful back to the wagon. So we've got 2 herbal remedies now. Just have a little scan on the map here. So we're still crossing this bit here till we get to the big river, where Chrissy's going to paddle. Oh, almost forgot to click on the deer. Okay, Chrissy's hygiene has dropped once again. Chrissy's lost a bit of his broken leg, and we've used 12 meat. What's the order? Oh, hang on, we have to cure Chrissy, don't we? Because that's when we get supplies. Let's see. The bad flour may be salvageable. Very unpleasant if it is baked into hardtack. Alternatively, it might be removed at the cost of some time and effort. Let's just cook it off. Was that you, you stinky boy? I have to hose them down. We now have 11 hardtack. Gary needs the flour and some salt into dough. Then sets about baking the mixture into hardtack. So what exactly is hardtack? So I've heard that before. I'm not entirely certain what it is. It's called hardened flavors. Oh well, but this is it. But maybe the difference between starvation and survival. Alright, we're almost at the end of this thing here. 2 from spring herbal remedies. Oh, right, we haven't collected all the herbal remedies. Shall we attempt to cure Chrissy? He's not in a good way. We'll give him the herbal remedy. Oh, it didn't work. Oops. Did it take days off the thing? I don't think we're going to get that bonus. Because his overall health is just below everyone as well. Oh. How's that, JD? It's hard bread, mostly used by sailors. One needed to soak the bread. Oh, so yeah, so you can like dip it in your tea, or in your grog, I suppose. Put it or your soup. So attention, undiscovered, more like attitude. Yes. Let's see. The roaring of the fast-flowing river can be heard ahead, long before it comes into view. This is the Big Blue River, an infamous difficult crossing. Okay, let's have a chat with these folk. What would you like to know about crossing the river? To ford the river means to pull your wagon across a shallow part of the river with the wheel still attached. It's always useful. It's only practical when the water level is below the height of your wagon. It's dense biscuit or like crackers. Should we try and make one one day? Should we try and make it? Because well, I know of course we have cooking sim, but actually, is this button still going to work? I may have bollocksed up this button. Let's press the button and find out. Yeah, the button still works. Because we have our new lineup of the future of gaming here on the channel. And there is an IRL section. Can I just make that? I'll make that appear a bit longer. I'll do it manually. I just slide my audio monitor over there. And we will, let's see, pop-ups, stream games. There we go. I will stick this on Discord later on. Oh yeah, this is the slightly out and not. There's one line missing from up here because Cat Quest is at the top of the RPG section now. This is it hasn't updated the graphics from yesterday. It's fine. But yeah, because you guys want the real life IRL cooking simulator brought into the real world. I am planning on potentially doing one for you. But we have lots of different titles as well. We're finally going to put some. One of my favourite things is Star Trek, and we're finally going to put some Star Trek games in. We're going to start off with Elite Force, Star Trek Voyager of Elite Force. It took me a lot of fiddling to get it to the old game to work properly, but I was able to get it to work properly last night. So we will be doing Elite Force probably after we finish. What the hell do you call it? Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Now, in theory, we should finish Enslaved next week if we really make the if we really make an effort. We should be able to do it as long as I'm not exhausted. We should be able to do all four chapters. I think there's only 4 chapters remaining in the one sitting. It just depends on exhaustion levels. That's always the issue. Like tonight, I'm surprised because I'm knackered tonight to start with. I'm surprised we've made it this far. Hashtag blame Chrissy. But yeah, I hope you make that pasty. Oh yes. Question is, do we make a proper one, Royalty, or do we make cooking sim style? Because the postcard is here on my desk as well, with Squishy. So I'll keep that handy. We'll maybe do one of those. But yeah, we'll be doing a bit of those. We have as well. Just thinking of the real life ones. We do have, like I said, the laser engraving stuff, which is going to be coming up soon. As soon as, pretty much, we'll be streaming laser cutting once Gary and I have prepped the portraits and bits and bobs. So that'll be coming soon. And I'm also making. Have you guys all seen the clock? The clock that I've been making for Easy. It's a mashup between Lord of the Rings and the Harry Potter. I've still got the neck to do, and then I've got a few other layers to work on. I just realised something. I'll have to fix that later. So remind me, I've got to fix that thing later at the end of the stream once we get there. This is all useful information. You've not seen it, right? 2 seconds, Royalty, and if I go down to here, This might not display very well. Yeah, I'll just have to explain as we go. Right, I'm just going to slide the audio monitor back out of the way again. Poor audio monitor. I'm going to enable that, and then I'm going to move that on top temporarily. So you'll have to try and imagine it in 3 dimensions, royalty. So ignore the neck because I'm still working on that. So the white space here, anything that's this colour, so this bit here, all these little intricate bits inside of here, these will all be cut away. So ignore those because it's just the way the PNG is displaying on here. So we'll have the Fellowship along the bottom. We have the one ring with the Hogwarts logo inside, and the Fellowship at the bottom and Harry Potter will actually be raised up beyond. They'll be in front, and I've put like a temporary bit in the middle is roughly where the thing's going to go through, but I think I've made that hole a little bit too generous. But I can't remember the name of the person, but it's one of Easy Guy's family who's obsessed with both Harry Potter and the Lord of the Rings. So Easy Guy asked us to make him a clock that he can have on his desk. It's like a little mashup between them. But I'll probably stream that as well when we come round to making that. But okay, what were we doing? We're trying to cross this river. So, oh yeah, we read this one here. The only way to do if the water is high, though, you still has its risk. Make sure the wagon bed is fully repaired and sealed tight. Ask about the area. The region is far beautiful than I'd imagined. The land's so fertile, it would be perfect for growing crops or grazing cattle. So, I suppose by grazing the cattle, it means that we have that that time, so there's going to be like feed for them, I suppose. Could have kept it simple. The Deathly Hallows, but the circles. Wait, see, that's the thing with that. With that, I can swap out all the components. Would you like a Deathly Hallows clock made, royalty? Or anything else as well, because I mean, I'm always up for suggestions of things that we can do with the laser cutter. What would you like to know? Let's go and speak to somebody else. So we spoke to her. What would you like to know? Crossing the river. All right, he's just going to tell us the same thing. So I think we're pretty much. Oh no, wrong button. I want to try to get back to the main menu. Talk to somebody else. Back to the main menu. Trade. Have we got anything to trade? Trade supplies. See, offers auction, offers 2 pelts. Oh, hang on, no. No, that's right. So she offers 2 pelts. And can we haggle? Chrissy can haggle. Chrissy the banker. I'm after some nice coasters. Well, I have coasters of various sizes already cut. We just need to decide what's to go on them. So have a bit of think, throw me some images, and we'll see what we can put together. So that seems fair. After a short distance, a short discussion, the pair comes to an arrangement. The price slightly improves. Shall we get? I'll give 1 clothes. It was Chrissy's clothes that we're giving. Arta takes the exchange, and the party now has pelts. Now, how many pelts do we need to make a boat? 3 wheel grease. Do we need lube for the wheels? Two seconds. Clicking on there. Right. Okay. Cross the river. Oh, looks like Rolltine needs hosing down as well. I didn't realise that you had the cloud around you. Okay, let's make a boat. Ah, right, so we need 5 pelts. 48% chance of success. Wait till the conditions improve. Draw the wagon. Current is rapid. Reconsider. Okay, let's just go back to trade. Trade supplies. Anyone got any more pelts? Right, he's got some more pelts. Can we get Crystal to Crystal? Chrissy to haggle on the price. Okay, so I don't know how much overall flour we've got or meat. Just trade the bullet. Continue. Back again. Cross the river. Fix up the wagon. Use 5 pelts. Confirm. Try the wagon, and can we wait for the conditions to improve? Rest. Just let me calm the waters down again. Moderate. So yeah, that's gonna surely that'll improve our chances a little bit more. What's that? There, CGD got your oh, you got it fixed there. You had to do a factory reset. Was it not the? It's just a pain in the arse if you got to bloody reset the whole thing. But it was working fine, wasn't it, for like the first couple of days as well? You were saying, and then it just gave out. The was it yesterday? It just kept on crashing back. Was it just doing just that one game, or was it doing other ones as well? Ooh, hang on 2 seconds. I've dropped my audio monitor. There we go. I can see the wiggly lines. But it's running all right now though, because it's your truck game, wasn't it? That was that you were saying yesterday that was causing all the bother. Yeah, even my Twitch account on the Xbox was screwed up, so everything was basically screwed. There was when I got my Xbox One X, the Scorpio edition. I think I had it for about 3 weeks. It got stuck in a update loop, and it wouldn't. There was nothing I could do. I tried doing all they say all the factory reset things and what have you. In the end, I had to send it back to Microsoft. It took like it takes about a month, and then they sent it back out. I'm assuming they swapped the drivers over, because I assume it must have been the boot partition that got broken. Much like one of my customers' laptops here, the boot partition is knackered. Just waiting for clearance to reboot it, to wipe it and start again. I've got all the data off, but the boot partition will not reform. I don't know what the hell he's done to it. Okay, let's cross the... So figure the wagon and cross the river. The party prepares the wagon, removing the wheels and making the bed watertight. So wagon condition 100%. The depth is 6 foot. Oh, what the animals drowned in that? Oh, what could possibly go wrong here? Is that running smooth as butter again? I really like. I'm just looking at the visuals of this game here as well, because obviously you got the sort of like the 2-dimensional, like traditional point and click style character visuals, but you've got also the beautiful landscape they've recreated here. I'm just seeing the reflections in the water. They got river crossing. The wagon is finger jigged, and the supplies The party is thankful that they took the time to seal the wagon sufficiently. There's no additional losses in the crossing. Yay! And yet Chrissy still needs a bath. Okay, so we're now heading to the spring. Freshwater spring joins with waterfalls to create a picturesque location for us. Right, so restore 1 mile's morale. Avoid contracting dysentery. That's advice for life, though, isn't it? So we've got to be careful what we do with the harmonica to make sure that we don't get dysentery from it. Now, we've got 2 options here for fishing. Now, we can't fish anyway, so we're just going to just pick that one, I suppose. Nothing we can do. Let's just take a look. What is everyone's condition? So royalty is got 2 hygienes left. Chrissy has no hygienes left and a broken leg. Gary has 3 hygienes, seems to be in perfect health. And 1 mile is still surviving. Right, how can we improve 1 mile's morale? Yay! So Chrissy's got a broken leg, but he's happy about it. Was that I've had one. Plus shave, done dishes, and cleaned the washing machine filter all this evening. So let's pop that into there. Is there anywhere where I can shove this? Oh, that's a funny shape. I didn't realise that was a funny shape. Okay, that kind of... Put that over there. We need to look out for animals as well, I'm just realising. It's the other half, though, royalty. Your party notices a stricken-looking woman standing near a broken-down wagon. Thank goodness I spotted you when I did. There's no sign of the woman's companions. Oh, it's a trap! It's a trap. If she has any, the party is unsure what to make of her. Should someone assist her? Can we shoot her? As an example to her friends that are hiding in the bushes. Was that you can use the shirts to unstick royalty. Oh yeah, because we can put the clothes on them, can't we, to change them? Should we send somebody to assist them? Now, royalty apparently is in the best, I believe, in the best bet to assist. But you know, this is America. Now, in disaster, what do Americans do? It's thoughts and prayers. So let's send 1 mile. Let's see. You're in trouble, ma'am. We would be happy to offer any assistance we can. That's most kind of you. I'm trying to make my way back east. My poor husband, her voice trails off. Will not survive long on her own, but if she is travelling in the opposite direction, there's not much that can be done. 1 mile resolves to share some comforting words. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. I shall never forget your charitable spirit. Oh. Okay. Well met, travellers. Oh, look, it's Frodo. Frodo's back, everyone. It's good to see you again. Samuel, Frodo waves hello. I thought of something worse than herbal remedies. And crystals. Is the Facebook Karen sending thoughts and prayers? Thoughts and prayers of your future demise. Exactly, we never said what the thoughts and prayers were about. In the meantime, I've begun to work on my new invention. It's still a little bit more down to earth, I admit. I believe it will revolutionise travel nonetheless. Okay, we'll encourage him. Thank you for your support, friends. It shall comfort to know that that you hold science in such high regard. Frodo looks quite pleased with himself. Let's see. As I was blown to the ground, I had a revelation, a vision of wind rushing through my hair. Yes, I shall build a new wagon, powered entirely by wind. Why walk the Oregon Trail when you can sail? Frodo was overcome with excitement. All I require is a little financial... Oh, yeah. I'm sure this guy doesn't work for the church. That's the thing with God. He's always short. Financial assistance. If I'm about to ask... I'm not about to ask you for your savings. Rather, I believe when the investors are... how much are we going to have to pay this bloke? See, fish team the water nearby. Primary location to cast a line. Oh, we can't do fishing, so we just have to walk on. Oh, press continue twice. Oh, hang on a second. Let's go to the map. So, if we go to... It's this one here. If we get some clothes, we can use some clothes on royalty. And then these chaps. Then that's their maxed out. That's how that works, yeah? 7 miles to the spring. Should have been looking out for animals in the background. Oh, hang on. There's some chaps here. Look at these people contaminating the water, dancing around in it. A short distance ahead, a fishing rod cascades from the stone outcrop, plummeting several feet into the basin below, before settling into the cool, clear pond. Let's talk to Frank. Let's see, it's a long way before the next place where you can rest safely. Enjoy the peace and quiet here now. We probably should rest then before we move to the next bit. Perhaps you should carve your name into the rocks. My whole party did. They said this was the last place anyone saw them. Just to let the world know this is where... Okay, let's carve names. That's boost morales. Chrissy and Royalty's morale has been increased. 1 Mile and Gary, they went first. Each member of the party takes a knife and carves their names into the limestone cliff to be forever preserved until it erodes. What was that? Sorry, did I... Oh, did I miss a fox as we're coming down? Oh, we'll have to try and pay more attention. I'm too busy looking at the scenery as we're moving. F or following, aka. So I can nose at the comments. A handful of travellers loiter around the spring enjoying the thingamajig. Right, let's see what Susan says. We're heading south across the Big Blue River on our way to Independence. This place seemed like a good place to wait as any before crossing the river. You're going to have a couple of days walk before you cross that river, mate. It's a good idea to wait until the current is slow. Okay, what's this other fella have to say? We just arrived from St. Joseph's in the east. It's a small town, so provisions were in short supply, but we were able to avoid crossing the Blue River. Okay, let's rest. Was it there? Checks into hospital. Oh my god, babe, are you okay? Thoughts and prayers. Or 2 seconds, I have to sit up and slide off my chair. Oh, there we go. Adjust the microphone because I've just knocked it. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Resting can reduce bonus illnesses and injuries. Okay, let's rest. My bed is rearranged into a cozy sleeping space. Okay. Okay, let's depart. Chris's morale dropped by 1% again. Okay. This is the first fort on the trail. Fort, how am I pronouncing that? Okay, this is Fort Karen. Offers a safe rest services and a chance to resupply stores. Route challenges. Collect a pelt for some medicine and collect meat for... Ooh, this one looks complex. 1, 2, 3. Is this still just going to be free as we go there? Okay, let's fire up this one here. So, Kiarni. Karen. Fort Karen. Original poster doesn't respond to anything, acts like nothing happened the next day. Oh, I hate Facebook. I have, like, for the stream, I have, actually for my business as well, even though I don't really use it, I've got, like, a thing set up, and I have, like, automation that just dumps stuff on there, so I never have to go on there. It's like, actually saying that, I haven't checked my messages, because that's the... Oh, which of the games? There's one of the indie developers, because that's where he sends me the games to try. Like the Steam keys. And I kind of think... I don't think I've checked it for a long time. I should maybe just check the messages, because that's how he always contacted me. Share this post if your cat knows somebody with diarrhea. That's about the... Let's see. Tripping over a small... bump in the rough ground 1 mile finds himself in the dust. Yeah, that's leaving behind to die. A little sore, he picks himself up and keeps walking. Oh man, 1 mile's gonna survive. He's only supposed to last 1 mile. That's why we called him 1 mile. 150 odd miles. Oh. I can't click on the fox. Oh, the fox has come to talk to us. The coyote growls at the party. The party stops and waits to see how the coyote will react, but it makes no moves. What should you do? It's probably disease-ridden. Would that be rabies? If it was a rabbit, it would be mixy, wouldn't it? If it just came up randomly to you. My favourite is compilations that make mum's. I made of my mum's posts. She always posts things like, oh, don't forget as well. They've also got to share they've also got to share the it's like a random picture of a minion with some bullshit text written across the top of it. So people think that they're trying to like make it make it sound like they've got a personality. Teenagers walking around on pavement next to my house. I think they're going to break in, called the police. I'm so scared and frightened. That sounds about right. And Easy Guy, welcome in. Thank you so much once again for the raid there, Easy. An evening there, Mr. Ross and Mr. Smith. And Mrs. Diesel, welcome in. As our neighbourhood watch page. Yeah, the village here has a Facebook page, and all it is people saying, "Have you seen where like such and such as a kid is?" Because they're always losing their kids in the village, apparently. But evening, everybody. Welcome in as well. Thank you again. Thank you again, Easy Guy, for the raid. I hope you caused plenty of chaos for him over there tonight on Farmism, and make sure that he was in the cab the maximum number of times, I hope. Jersey James, welcome in there, mate. What's that there? Royalty Absolutely love the page. It's full of so many nosy people. Shall we one night go through and one of the evenings? I'll put up the Facebook group on screen for the village here, and we can just laugh at the absolute rubbish that comes out on these people. Chris is one of them, to be fair. But everyone, for those that are just joining us tonight, we are playing the Oregon Trail. I can't remember. Did we decide what year it originally came out on? This is like a remastered reimagining. I actually think it's the mobile version of the game that's been remastered, and then it's been ported over to Steam. It's kind of like got more that kind of vibe to it, the huge buttons and the way everything is just like finger click, like this is my finger sort of movement. Kind of getting the vibe that it's a mobile port. But this is really good. I really enjoy it. We are torturing Chrissy, which is always good. Calzone, welcome in there, mate. You're not get the words up there. Not cannot sleep tonight. As Chrissy has said, it's one of my magic tricks is sending folk to sleep. But one thing I will say as well, guys, if you are not already following me over on the YouTubes, please jump over and give me a follow to the channel over on YouTube as well as here on Twitch. I have a playlist on there that is guaranteed to put you to sleep. It's my accounting videos. I fall asleep at the keyboard editing those videos, so plus I have a 9-hour video of white noise as well of whilst walking through the desert, which is loads of fun. Even the developer of that game sort of like messes me, and he said just capital letters 9 hours. But I hope you're feeling all right there. As well, you're feeling okay today there as well, Calzone. What was that? You playing on the Game Boy? Oh, thinking it. But side note of Game Boys and such. Hang on. Where's? There's something I've got to share just because you've just made me think Nintendo. I'm going to stick it on Discord. I will. Was it classed as the gaming section? Oh, hang on, my phone's gone tits up. Right, here we go. Shall I put it in? I'll put it in the game section. If I can find it. There it is. Right, this person has a really cool Nintendo-based like games shelf thing. It looks like a switch on the wall, and when you press a button, all the different sides of it all come out, and there's like games consoles, all the Nintendos. But I popped that up on Discord there, so you can give it a watch. I thought that was really cool. I completely forgot to do it the other day there. What's that there as well, Chris? You need to join a bunch of the neighbourhood watch groups. I have to laugh. We'll have to share each other's groups so that we can all jump in and have a giggle. You love the, yeah. I mean, if the thing I had have worked, there's one of my capture things. I'm struggling to get the capture from the SNES because I have the Game Boy adapter for it. So we could have played some Nintendo games, but I've never been able to get the converter to work. It just refuses to cooperate. I have to investigate because it's been like 6 years since I last tried it, so maybe I'll have to investigate it again there. It's like also feeling sick. It's like stomach's been a bad stomach all day there as well. Managed to eat a donut though, maybe. well, there you go. You'll be bouncing off the walls with the sugar there, mate. Okay, guys, we'll continue on with our journey on the Oregon Trail. So we started off from a place called Independence. Well, actually, we started off arriving in a place called Independence, and now we are heading towards a fort, Fort Karen. We've decided to name it. Now Royalty wants a donut. So, we need a new channel on Discord so we can upload them. It's is that the so we're going to put an extra one up then for the Karen talk. Is it going to be? I was thinking about rejiggling some of like the older sections that we don't really use. I was going to try and jiggle some of them around. What am I pressing on here? Oh, I'll close that whilst I've got that open. All right, let's go anyway. So, shall we send Chrissy to approach the coyote? He's expendable. Growls. Interact with the coyote or back off. So now she is closer. Chrissy notices the coyote has something in its mouth. The coyote growls. Chrissy doesn't move to attack. Should Chrissy approach? Send Chrissy to bed. Was I'm in so many different groups, from tattoo shaming to name shaming and weird secondhand. Oh, Facebook is a horrible place. The coyote whines as Chrissy bends down, but makes no move to attack. Carefully, she takes the sack from the mouth of the coyote. Opening the sack, it appears to be a collection of goodies, perhaps some supplies. Ooh, juicy. Let's see, we got another harmonica riddled with dysentery, and 3 more medicines. The coyote left, passing along his gift. Chrissy is left a bit confused as to why as to a wild coyote giving the gift to them. Back in line. Because it really is, but also hilarious. Yeah, when you take it like in those sorts of bits. Oh no, the wagon. Wagons. Okay, we've broken the wagons all together now. Sphinx stand. Unpack its cargo to lighten it first. Would be. Fine. We'll unpack everything. Royalty caught dysentery from Chrissy. Calzone Twitter is especially now that psychotic maniac, the dumbest person in every room, now owns it. Let's see. Breath of supplies. It's much lighter on the wagon. Is pulled free from the rut by the oxen. You have a good night there, Calzo. Thank you for popping in there. Hopefully your stomach's feeling a little bit better by the morning there. But you get some rest there, mate, and we'll speak to you later on. Chrissy can take it back. So yeah, the cargo is repacked and the wagon continues its journey towards Fort Karen. Oh, I just saw a little head popping out there as I clicked. 2 of the maybe's. I don't know what that was, like a gopher or something. Okay, so more people to encounter. Several travellers mill about wagons and unpack their campfires. It seems to be a popular camping ground and maybe a safe place to spend the night and restore some stamina. Okay, we'll set up camp. See what we can do with Royalty's dysentery. Ooh, stargaze. Try to see if there might have been some. Maybe we had to click on something. Maybe. Tell a story. The party stays up late into the night telling stories about their lives around the warm, flickering lights of the campfire. Okay. We can't fish, so we'll go this way. What's that there, Gary? Can you move me back from Chrissy? Yeah, you're directing the line for Chrissy's plague. The group is hailed by a dishevelled-looking couple on the side of the trail. A young girl nervously peeks out from behind them. In fact, all that's good. Other travellers, you are the first people we have seen in some time. A sight for sore eyes. Should we just walk past? Ask them what happened. It doesn't make for much of a good story. Truth be told, our wagon broke down where we weren't prepared. My husband did the best he could, but he has broken arm, and without spare parts, we're stuck. He needs a replacement arm. So what sort of trouble as well Chrissy did? Chrissy, sorry, I was going to say easy guy. The line moved up as I was reading on the thing there. I was like, what sort of trouble did you get up to on the farm tonight there? I need you to show me that tool that you were talking about for the grass. The one that you said I could have made an even bigger pile. We considered leaving the wagon, but it is just the 3 of us. Me, my husband, and little Mary here. We wouldn't survive the journey with what we have left. Chrissy will die soon. Health is very low. Oh, what is Chrissy's health? Oh, Chrissy has 1 square of health. How are we going to deal with him? Do we put Chrissy out of his misery? We have dysentery for 3 days. Royalty has dysentery for 7 days. To be expected, really. Are we going to let Chrissy pass away, or shall we try to put 2 squares of health? Obviously, the broken leg stays. Permanently reduces max health. So if I use one of these medicines, would it restore that square? I mean, we might as well try. We'll give it a bash and see what happens. Yeah, it restored that. Oh, and half the time that he has to hop on his broken leg. Would royalty like a herbal remedy? Herbal remedy just took 1 day off your dysentery. For God's sake, Chrissy, stop making me sick. Chrissy looks so beautiful. I know that the beautiful pink bonnet that he wears. He wears one in real life as well. Both who prefer a medical professional. Well, we're almost at the city, so we'll be able to get some medical assistance. Offer to repair the wagon. Go on. And we'll repair it. If we get the choice of who we want to repair the wagon with, we'll send 1 mile. You can fix it with thoughts and prayers. 1 mile inspects the wagon using his untrained eyes. Unfortunately, his passive familiarity with wagons isn't enough to identify the issue. The problem is more simple than broken. Yes, broken. I'm sorry, but I'm not sure I have the skills to fix it. It's possible the wagon is beyond repair. Thank you for trying regardless, kind strangers. We had already prepared to forsake the wagon and attempt to make the crossing without it. I mean, you're not that far, really, realistically, from doubling back to the town anyway. But with small child, the woman's speech trails off. Wish them well. I'm sorry, but we aren't able to help you right now. We're in far too much of a hurry. Very well, I suppose such things cannot be helped. I wish you all the best travels. Just over 100 miles to go. Ooh, bunnies. A swift gunshot would put it out of its misery and provide a little food. Who shall take the shot? Well, we don't know what Chrissy's weapon abilities are, so let's find out what Chrissy can shoot. Chrissy feels bad for the bunny. Chrissy winged the bunny. The sound of the blast scared the animal, and it darted into the grass as quickly as it's able, leaving the trail of blood in its wake. Chrissy has recovered from dysentery. That was a little happy jump as well from Chrissy. Heavy clouds roll in quickly as soon as they dump their rain. Oh, this is going to get... Ground quickly grows wet and muddy under the relentless rain. The party trudges through the sticky mud. It's a wholly demoralizing and dirty experience, and a party begins to feel depressed and dirty. Yep, definitely the smart move, Chrissy. Chrissy, finding the coats of mud. It's all packed in mud. But Chrissy's loving it in the mud. His morale went up by 1. Have a good night there, then, Chrissy. You behave yourself. Or at least try to behave yourself. After some time, the rain begins to clear, and the party can continue unimpeded. But well, thank you as well there for coming in tonight as well, Chrissy, and thank you as well for the 32 months of madness, you absolute madman. But you behave yourself. We've got 90 miles to get back to the fort. Why'd the camera zoom in there? Let's send Gary. You had enough for one night there, Royalty. There's one. Oh, we missed it. It's two. Controller keeps on vibrating. We collected 90 lubs. After a successful hunt, Gary can carry 90 pounds of meat back for storage. Obtain pelts. So we've got 4 pelts. Alright, let's go down to this way here next, because we haven't done whatever that symbol is, I don't think, yet. So Royalty still has dysentery. Chrissy has a broken leg. 1 Mile and Gary are in perfect health. Yeah, stop right there. Hand over your money. I vote no. Fight me, you coward. The bandit senses the hesitation in 1 Mile's voice and charges for a brawl. A scuffle is brief. Both parties walk away with their fair share of bruises. Fighting is rarely answer, but for now the situation is diffused. Gary caught dysentery from Royalty. The wagon is wearing out. Oh no. Repack. Repair kits. Where are the repair kits? No, you do this to repair. There we go. Alright, there's still something broken, but there's nothing I can do about that. What's one of the auctions? Obviously you love us most. We're well used. Was it there, Gary? I missed my birthday. Was it your birthday yesterday, Gary? Hang on. Hey, is it gonna work? Oh, in this. Oh, was it the date? That was your birthday. Oh, hang on, repack. Oh, I didn't realise there was another thing down there. Let's pop that there. Pop that there, and we'll stick that there. This looks like loot chests. So, what date was it when it was your birthday? We'll have to put it into Ada, so that Ada knows when it's your birthday. I remember how to do this, actually. There we go. Okay, I think we survived that encounter. So that'll be 0517. Ada's thinking about it. Your birthday is in 120 days. See, fields of... oh, right, this is the berries. So we can... So can we pick up them? Ooh. So party stamina went down 1, but we got a stack of herbal remedies. A party set to work harvesting the flowers after many hours the task is done. With a number of oh yeah, because we got the thingamajigs. Oh, here's the soldiers. It's already over. We're barely out of Alcohol Springs and we've fallen apart. Well, have a good night there, Royalty. Don't forget that Chrissy promised he was going to take you for a McFlurry on the way home. But you have a good night there, Royalty. Thank you for coming in. What was I going to say there? Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone. You want a nuggies, really? So I should have just fed the chocolate thief for those tonight, shouldn't I? Agree to help. Okay. I forget which helmets those are. Helmets, the hats even. Thank you all. You'll be well served to take some clothes and medicine with you. If any of the boys are injured, they may require immediate attention on the trail. Let's see. You'll find my boys scattered around the trail in various places. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. Please rescue as many of them as we can. Get some XP from these. So I haven't quite found out what we can do with the XP once we gather it up yet. Party spies a small thicket of... Yeah, we'll harvest them. Gary can harvest them. 2 more remedies. Those hats on the north there, are they? Gary trips, falling face first into the ground and causing some of the berries his sorry, so you got the berries and he lost them all. Oh, everyone's sick and dying. Chrissy caught dysentery from Gary. Chrissy is forlorn. Chrissy checks the bag of flour and recoils in disgust. It's infested with weevils. Discard it. Chrissy dumps the flour onto the trail side. At least the weevils will be well fed. What a waste. We're only 25 miles away from where we need to be. What was that before Ada beat you up there? 1 mile to... 1 mile, the prick dot die. Exactly. Gary is forlorn now as well. 1 mile. Oh, 1 mile has dysentery now. Greetings, weary travellers. I can see you are injured. Perhaps we can be of use to each other. Hey, where's Mr. Smith's beating? He's saving up all of your beatings, aren't you, for Thursday night, Mr. Smith, where we have the good life. Tomorrow as well. This week we've got a really nice lineup because, of course, we've got Oregon Trail today. Tomorrow is High on Life. Thursday, the good life. And then if we jump to Sunday, we have another game which I played 10 minutes of it yesterday and I think it's going to be brilliant. It's called Cat Quest. A fun RPG, and we are a cat. Let's see, trade 300 food for... Oh no, that's a bit expensive. Let's haggle. Let's send the preacher in to haggle. Let's see if we can get some thoughts and prayers out of him. We are agreed then. £300 of food. Let's reconsider. Decline the offer. He's a bit pricey. The thing is, I don't know exactly how much... Oh, hang on, no. This is how much food we've got here. I didn't realise that was at the top. 9 miles to the fort, though. What does this little dot thing mean? Ah, right, that's just our inventory. I was wondering what this funny little grid that you can see here at the side was. See, so hungry. Sound of crunching echoes across the trail. It seems 1 mile has eaten a... food much more than his... Oh, sorry. Bloody 1 mile. Typical bloody preacher. When accused, 1 mile claims his actions are no great consequence. Surely he has as much right to the food as anyone else. Right. This is where 1 mile is going to get... bugger off 1 mile. This good 1 mile leaves the wagon and wanders off into the unknown. 1 mile has abandoned the party. Now, will we encounter 1 mile further down the trail, perhaps? This is the 23rd of May now, so we've done... Well, it was the first, wasn't it, when we started the adventure? Ahead, a cluster of buildings is laid out in a square around 4 acres wide, surrounding a course of cottonwood trees. As the wagon approaches, the sound of lively bustling comes into earshot. Also, that only God knows that. 1 mile left us, indeed. Well, we didn't think he was going to last more than 1 mile, in all fairness. You've arrived at the fort. Who would you like to heal? Royalty's kind of like that, but he's got a bad. So we'll heal Gary of his dysentery. Gary is no longer forlorn. You've unlocked a new journey, Winter Migrant. Help Steve train her son in the ways of survival. As they travel towards the winter hunting grounds, successfully unlocks the physician class and multiple new journeys. As the party arrives at the fort, someone rushes out to meet them. It's 1 mile, looking worse for the wear after spending time alone. Oh no. 1 mile has rejoined the party. Look, you lot are insufferable, but I need a group if I'm going to survive out here. Can I please rejoin? Declined. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Very well, I will go find another group. Perhaps they'll be more accommodating. Yeah, bugger off 1 mile. 1 mile leaves the party again. Congratulations, the party has reached Fort Karen. Days travelled, 22 days. Okay, so 1 mile is still there. Can we get somebody to replace 1 mile? I don't know how Chrissy's still alive. So Chrissy has broken leg for the next 6 days, dysentery for over a week, and forlorn. A condition caused by prolonged exposure to unpleasant circumstances reduces all personality. Treatment. Use a harmonica, but the harmonica is laced with dysentery to raise morale. Stop at the campsite, play music at a campsite with a musician, increase rations, and we could have cut everybody's rations as well. Why didn't we think of that? But dysentery is highly contagious and is spread via harmonicas. Infection with reduces max health, occasionally reduces. But we made it to the fort. And this, everybody, I think, is a brilliant place to leave our journey for today. We will be returning to this game, and I'm probably going to open up my own save file separate to the stream so that I can play. I really, really enjoyed this one. Thank you once again there, JD, for the gift. This is going to be absolutely loads of fun, this game. But Royalty, Chrissy, Gary, and 1 mile, unfortunately 1 mile, will return. Who have we got that we can jump over and say hello? I tell you what, we're going to raid this fella here. He's a nice chap. We met him a few weeks ago there. So really appreciate if you guys can jump over, even if it's just for a minute, just to say hello to the fella. He's a nice chap. But tomorrow we are back with, what did I say? High on Life. That's the one. Not Life is High, but High on Life. So yeah, we'll be back with that one there tomorrow. I'm going to press this button here as well. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, so High on Life tomorrow. The rest of it, check the Discord, scheduled, so on and so forth. But thank you all again for coming in and joining us tonight there as well. And once again, JD, thank you so much for the gift there. And as well to Easy Guy as well for the raid, and to Chrissy for 32 months of madness. But okay, we're going to jump over and say hello to this chap here. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night. And if the dysentery doesn't get you, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.